This is ERi-TV English News broadcast live from the headquarters in the capital, Asmara. With the latest news and developments for today, Wednesday, 5 November, is me Bersabet Takhle. But first are the top stories. Public meetings held in southern Dankalia. Call for effort to enhance the public understanding on tropical diseases. US and Cambodia agree to resume joint military exercise. And Germany to sharply increase funding for Ukraine. In your local news, Ambassador Mohammed Said Mentai, governor of the Southern Red Sea region, conducted meetings with residents of southern Dankalia on 2 and 3 November. The objective of the meetings held with residents of Wada and Dobagad was to discuss and ensure the proper utilization of social service institutions, including potable water supply system, as well as educational and health services. Noting that the expansion of social service institutions depends on public utilization, Ambassador Mohammed Said called on residents to make proper use of the facilities established in their areas and to implement effective water management practices. Mr. Fesehaye, head of the Education Office, called for strengthened community participation in efforts to increase students' enrollment, particularly among female students. Commending the growing public awareness on health issues, Dr. Ali Haile, head of Health Office, indicated that strong efforts are being exerted to increase the use of health facilities by the public. Participants conducted extensive discussions on the issues raised during the meetings and adopted various recommendations. Ambassador Mohammed Said also visited the ongoing construction of a school in Wada and discussed progress with the project coordinators. Coming back to the capital, Asmara, Mr. Mehratab Abraha from the Ministry of Health has called for coordinated efforts to enhance public understanding of tropical diseases. Citing a study conducted in 2007, Mr. Mehratab noted that over 1 million people worldwide suffer from tropical diseases. He further noted that with a view to controlling the prevalence of such diseases, the Ministry of Health has been organizing training programs for health professionals and ensuring the supply of medicines to health facilities. Mr. Mehratab also said that in 2014 and 2015, the ministry conducted research at 345 elementary and junior schools across the country on the prevalence of bilharzia and intestinal worms, finding cases of bilharzia in 28 of the 58 subzones surveyed. Accordingly, Mr. Mehratab indicated that medicines for bilharzia and intestinal worms have been distributed to over 1.8 million and 688,000 people, respectively. In a grievous news, veteran freedom fighter Fesehaye Haile, Afro governor of the Central Region, passed away on 4 November at the age of 78 due to illness. Veteran freedom fighter Fesehaye Haile joined the Eritrean People's Liberation Forces in July 1973 after serving as a member of the Hisha agitational group from 1972 to 1973. During the armed struggle for national independence, he served his nation and people with utmost dedication in various capacities, including as a combatant in the Eritrean People's Liberation Army, in the EPLF Department of People's Administration, and in the Department of Intelligence and Security. After independence, veteran freedom fighter Fesehaye continued to serve his country and people as Deputy Governor of Asmara, Executive Director of the Northern Red Sea region, Director General of the Customs Department in the Ministry of Finance, Director General of Civil Aviation, and as Governor of Gashbarka and Central regions, respectively. Veteran freedom fighter Fesehaye is survived by his wife and 3 children. Expressing deep sorrow over the passing away of veteran freedom fighter Fesehaye Haile, the Ministry of Local Government conveys condolences to families and friends. The funeral service will be announced in due course. Stay tuned for your international reports and more after the short break. Welcome back. The United States and Cambodia agreed to resume their premier joint military exercise Encore Sentinel, marking the restoration of bilateral defense cooperation, years after the suspension of the war games. The agreement was reached during a bilateral meeting between Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Defense General Fesehaye and U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth on the sidelines of the 12th ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia over the weekend. According to U.S. mission to ASEAN, U.S. President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Han Manet held their first leader-level meeting on the sidelines of ASEAN summit since Mr. Han Manet assumed office as Prime Minister in August 2023. The mission said that based on Cambodia's diligent pursuit of peace and security, the United States will remove the arms embargo on Cambodia. And both sides agreed to restart the bilateral Encore Sentinel defense exercise last held in 2017. And today's final report, as per government sources, Germany is set to significantly increase its funding for Ukraine in 2026. Berlin is Kyiv's largest EU backer and has already provided it with around $46 billion since the escalation of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia in February 2022. According to reports, Berlin is considering an additional $3.5 billion increase in 2026, meaning the overall amount of German aid could reach to $13.2 billion. The German authorities had allocated $9.8 billion for Ukraine in its budget for next year. In late October, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov accused the German authorities of pursuing policies reminiscent of Adolf Hitler's objectives of dominating Europe and inflicting a strategic defeat on Moscow. Dear viewers, that was it for today, but before we conclude, a quick reminder of the top stories. Public meetings held in southern Dankalia. Call for effort to enhance public understanding on tropical diseases. U.S. and Cambodia agree to resume joint military exercise. And Germany to sharply increase funding for Ukraine. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow same time with more news and developments. But until then, have a good one.